Khatchikian of Armenian Sports is here today with a very special guest, Nicholas Khatchikian of Mesrobian High School. He's a guard over there. He's a senior, and he's been tearing up the basketball court all season long. 23rd in the country in scoring, averaging nearly 28 points per game. He's getting some national attention all over social media for his incredible performances. Last couple of games, you went for 37, and before that, you went for 41. Nicholas, you're dominating on the hardwood. You're getting the nickname Buckets. It's your Instagram
Yeah.
handle, NK Buckets. How are you today?
Good. How about you, Andre?
Doing well. It's great to have you. And, obviously you're making a lot of headlines on social media because of your performances and your crafty play. What has that been like for you? You kind of, you haven't spent some time, been on the Armenian national team, but, all the headlines are going to, other players who are maybe already in college, but Anto Balyan. But here you are coming out of in your senior year, finally making headlines, getting the recognition that you deserve. How has that been like?
I mean, it's been great. I feel like transferring to an Armenian school has really helped me because like got my name out there more to the Armenian community and just met with a lot of Armenian people that I really like didn't have the opportunity to at Maranatha before. But it's been great. I mean, I'm blessed to like have this opportunity and do the things that I've been doing on the court.
Yeah, so talk to me about that transition. You were at a Maranatha High School. I think that's in Pasadena. Am I
Yes,
correct?
yeah, it's in like near Old Town.
Yeah. So and now you transferred to Mesrobian. You're saying that's helped you. How has that helped you aside from the recognition from the Armenian community?
I mean, I think it's just about I mean like the opportunity and situation like the I couldn't be doing the stuff that I'm doing right now at Maranatha because it's just like I didn't have the green light to kind of like shoot the ball when I wanted to or sometimes you make the mistakes that I make on the court like I would get like subbed out or I would just get yelled at or whatever. But here they just like let me play how I want to play and it's helped me because like I don't have to look over my shoulder at the coach or the bench every time I mess up.
Yeah, we're kind of seeing that on the in the collegiate game right now with Connor Sejan. He transferred from Wisconsin to Nebraska and he's getting more playing time, being able to more so be himself. So I kind of see some
Yeah.
parallels over there. Uh,
Hmm.
so, so, so Nick, interestingly enough, I looked at your schedule and you have an upcoming showdown against Crescenta Valley High School, which is my alma mater.
Yeah.
I did not play basketball there. I was too short to to do anything on the court. But you will be playing there against Crescenta Valley, who they have a bunch of Armenians on their squad, but most
Yeah.
notably Bon Zargarian, who his father was actually my biology teacher back in the
Uh,
day, 2006. So it's crazy. But anyway, Bon's also been making headlines, national headlines. He's third in the nation in scoring. He's putting up similar numbers to you. What's that going to be like going up against another, top ranked Armenian basketball player?
I mean, I think it's going to be pretty cool. I mean, we talked about it like a couple of months ago when we found out we are playing each other. And I mean, I think I'm excited. I'm excited to play him. We played each other actually freshman year in the playoffs. Both of us were playing when Maranatha played TV, so kind of like playing each other again senior year was it's cool. I mean, kind of it's like a full circle moment. But I'm excited. He's a great player, and I'm looking forward to the matchup.
So do you guys have a relationship then? You guys are friends off the
Yeah,
court?
yeah, yeah. We're friends. Yeah, we see each other all the time, just like at parties or just going out. So we always see each other.
So, but you'll be enemies on Monday nights. That's going to be
Yeah,
exciting to see
yeah.
you guys going. What does it feel like for you personally that like and with Vaughn and Anto and you, it's like three Armenian basketball players. This didn't exist when I was in high school, like where they're top ranked in scoring, making headlines, being recruited by D1 schools. This didn't exist 20 years ago when I was in high school. And now here we are with three big
Yeah.
names, and who knows who else is on the horizon on the radar to get recruited. How does that feel like to be kind of on the forefront of that?
I mean, I think it's great. I mean, it gives you the chance to have like some of the younger generation of Armenians kind of look up to you, and it kind of shows that like the Armenians that like you could do anything you want as long as you put in the work and like as long as you work hard at it, then you'll be fine. You just gotta put in the work and good things will come.
So, Nick, you're obviously in your senior year. Obviously, next year you'll be going to college. You have not yet
Yeah.
decided where you're going to be playing, but you've posted on your social media you've been recruited by Cal State Fullerton and High Point. What has that recruitment process been like for you, and how does it feel to be getting this recognition from these schools?
I mean, it's great. I couldn't have asked for more. My mom has been in talks with both the coaches, and like they talk to me all the time also. But we took our visit to High Point, probably like about like a month or probably 2 months ago, and and it was great. I mean, High Point's like a great school. It's like they have like one of the best dorms in the country, and the coaching staff is all they're all really good. They want me to come. They want me to play, and I'm still waiting on taking my visit to Cal State Fullerton because just like with the schedule and stuff, it's been a little hard, but we're for sure gonna do that soon. But it's great. I mean, I'm still trying to see like what else I could get, but if it comes down to those two schools, I'll be fine. I'm happy with those two schools, that decision.
Yeah, that's fantastic, man. Congratulations. You should definitely be proud of yourself for that. And you haven't played for the Armenian national team yet. What's your aspirations for, because college ends and we've seen a lot of the players on the Armenian national team, they're past college, maybe they're playing in smaller leagues around the world, but kind of that becomes like the biggest game for them. Like it's like national team is always going to be there to participate
Yeah,
in. So how does that feel like knowing that even after college, you're going to have this the Armenian national team and to be able to represent your country?
I think that's great. I mean, I feel like that's one of the best perks of being Armenian because you get to play for your country, and since Armenia is kind of like a smaller country, then it gives you a better chance to play for the national team and show out in front of everybody that like and all your fans and all your family stuff like that. So I think it's great. I mean, I feel like that's something I definitely want to do later on.
That's fantastic. And going back to your schedule, I did notice as well. You guys play Pilipos later on in 2025. Obviously, Anto Balian, he's committed to Pepperdine. He's getting a lot of national attention as well. What is your relationship like with him and on and off the court?
Me and Alto are friends. We're cool. Like we don't really see each other that often, but when we do, we always talk and just chat about like basketball or whatever. Just like just like regular teenage boy talks and stuff. So like, he's a great player. I have a lot of respect for him, and I think that I'm looking forward to that matchup also because it's gonna be a good game.
Oh yeah, that'll be. I closed the tab already on my laptop, but it's sometime in 2025. That should be very exciting to watch as well. It's so cool to see, all these new Armenian star power, young star power. You guys are going to be the face of Armenia basketball, like 5 to 10 years. You talked about what it means to represent Armenia, but do you kind of feel like that you guys are this generation is kind of the face of Armenia basketball for the next decade or so?
Yeah, 100%. I feel like right now like the Armenian basketball is at its prime, especially with like high school because there's a lot of great players and like I feel like later on I feel like a lot of people will come up and like Armenian basketball will be like a force to be reckoned with. So I feel like we're putting it on the map.
Absolutely. And, we had that performance in June against Ireland and Guatemala and successful
Yeah.
there. And Rex Kalamian obviously running a tight ship there and incredible program. Have you talked to Rex? What have your conversations been like with him? And what do you think of him?
Yeah, I think he's a great person. I mean, I've talked to him a couple times, but he's actually like from I don't know if he's not from Detroit, but he coached for the Pistons, I believe. And
Yeah,
like my mom is from Detroit actually, so they've kind of built a connection like that.
very
So
cool.
they always talk about like they always talk to each other. They have a good connection with each other. So hopefully I get to play with him soon, and I'll be blessed to get the opportunity.
Yeah, you'd be surprised how many Armenians there are in Detroit. You don't really think about it growing up
Yeah,
in LA. But there's plenty of Armenians there. And my last question to you is obviously when you go to college, basketball is going to be super important, but obviously academics is important too. Do you have any idea of what you want to do with your studies, what you want to major in, and all of that, all those things?
I just want to major in business, honestly. Just like that's what I really want to do. Like after basketball, after college, I just want to start my own brand with something and like focus on that and just have my own brand of like whatever I want to do.
No, that's definitely good, especially these days with social media and on all that stuff. So that's, excellent goals right there, Nick. Thank you so much for your time this weekend,
Thank,
coming and talking about your career. And we're excited to see what happens Monday and beyond.
yeah,
It's going to be
thank you,
exciting to see what happens this season. So thank you again for your time, Nicholas.
thank you, Andre.